to use a hypersonic weapon today and yesterday, which destroyed a fuel depot in the south of Ukraine. Well, Western analysts say it's the first time it has ever happened in modern warfare. Joining us now to discuss is retired Air Force Special Operations Commander Major Glenn Ignazio. Major, this is a big deal. Okay, so I was a JTAC. I called in a number of airstrikes. I've never worked with anything supersonic before. By the way, something that is supersonic has to go 5 times the speed of sound, Mach 5. That's real. That's like 3,500 miles an hour. Okay, break down the escalation of using one of these rockets and what that does to the new warfare.
Yeah, sure. So the definition, like you said, of hypersonic is Mach 5 plus, supersonic's Mach 1 plus. And, we have jets that, of course, go Mach 1 and many missiles. Now, the interesting part is when you have ballistic missiles that are going out in space and coming down, they're traveling at a significant speed. That's from ballistic. But when we talk about hypersonic missiles, this is a missile that's dropped off the rail of an aircraft, or maybe it's launched from something else, and it has to accelerate and continue to accelerate to Mach 5. And that takes a lot of power. It takes a lot of thrust. And moving at such a velocity through space continuously makes it very hard to defend. And that's one of the key components of hypersonic weapons.
Yeah, the technology that's being deployed here is the first time that obviously the Russians have deployed it in any type of real world combat. However, we're seeing it now, and we're seeing this escalation, and we're saying, okay, what's next? Chemical weapons. Is there a threat of a potential nuke, a tactical nuke? These are real questions that the people are actually very worried about. Where do you stand on all this stuff?
I do approach it in a very, level of caution because, we do have the information warfare going on. And of course, in conflict and a lot of people understand is, the madman approach, you want to look like you're absolutely ready to go full bore on everything. And Putin wants to project everything all the way up to nuclear warfare. But, this escalation with just these weapons is a step up where you saw a lot of the indiscriminate bombing and killing of people using, dumb bomb and munitions. At first, I thought maybe they were just failed technology, but really they were just using dumb bombs and poor munition, dropping it on apartment buildings. But this escalation of using technology means that there's much more precision strikes going on. And, that's definitely key for key, command and control. As far as escalating to nuclear, the World War III and the nuclear scare that everybody has, I don't know how we would get to a point like that. Tactical nukes would definitely be a trigger, but, a whole worldwide nuclear strike. Fortunately, in the United States, we have ballistic missile defenses that can, stop those things. So people need to not get too paranoid about this. But his series of escalation is scary, and Putin doesn't care about people, and he throws people away expendably. But I just try to caution everybody because there's a lot of fear. And as you know, fear is a virus, and it'll take off. So
it really is.
I
got about 30 seconds left here.
Sure.
We're talking about the precision-guided munitions versus the dumb bombs. These dumb bombs, they're hitting stuff in the precision-guided. What are they trying to do to the civilian population here? Because it seems like they're trying to kill them.
Yeah, it sure does. Like I said, indiscriminate killing. And, one of the things is, again, a lot of people are starting to understand is that when a civilian picks up a weapon and shoots back, they've become a lawful combatant. They're now not a refugee trying to get out. And that was one of the things that we're concerned about at first because people were poorly trained. But the thing about this is when he's just dropping weapons indiscriminately and killing people, there's a lot of fear. The doctrine, the combined arms doctrine in Russia was to take the countryside and they expect the cities to fall and they either starve them out or they bomb them out. And that's actually what you're seeing,
Amazing. It is incredible to see the different points of view and also the different weapons and tactics that are being deployed here on a major level. Commander, Major Glenn Ignazio, thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.